Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh. Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA. What a week, right? 4 days of trading and the highs of $967. I was so adamant it will break the $1,000. It didn't, whereas it came back to $891. And on Thursday, we did close at $903. Without further ado, I'm going to talk on the fundamentals. Then we're going to come back and we're going to discuss on the technical side, which is very key level. So don't go anywhere. We have a lot to cover. And what is the reason why we had this pullback came all the way to the low of $891.23, and we'll discuss that. So, well, I'm gonna have some good news and the bad news on this article, on this fundamentals, not on this article, but fundamentals. So, NS has he's one of the billionaire, has a net worth of 2.6 billion, and he's a co-founder and chief investment for AQR Capital Management, and leading competitive funding, boasting of 103 billion in assets. He's the one who's also kind of skimming through this article. He has against in the backdrop of NS throwing the weight again for Nvidia and Google. So, the two heavy hitters for the AL game. He is one of the top investors has came in and putting a betting with right in the stock price to go up. Also, so that's a good news. Big whales coming in and pushing the price up. We always want to see that. Also, Intel, Google, and other tech giants are forming a new alliance. The Nvidia shares has rose nearly 2,000% over 5 years and turned a chip maker into the world's third most valuable company. The growth is largely driven by the break of sales of data center GPUs for the processing of AI tasks. The market is appetite and the high end of GPUs and continue to outstrip Nvidia's available supply for the foreseeable future. Its revenue has roared about 126% facial of 2024, which ended in this January. Analysts expect is to maintain the compound annual growth rate of CAGR 30% in the facial of 2024 to 2027. But you can clearly see that the teams, I would say Intel, Qualcomm, and they are taking together to beat the Nvidia's expectation to take the alpha down. Yes, Nvidia has become an alpha on the technology, especially with the data center GP for the GPUs processing, and other companies are teaming up in order to make sure that they do not perform well. And it is very common, but Nvidia has a phenomenal growth of revenues coming in, and they can meet the demand, right? And if the demand is there, and they can produce that supply. So demand and supply goes to hand in hand in order for the growth of the company to be profitable. Also, what did Katie Wood did? So Katie Wood is selling Nvidia stock and buying this artificial intelligence stock. So Katie Wood sold shares of Nvidia throughout the March while purchasing another artificial intelligence stock. The one she bought was TTD, another AL company. The trade desk runs the largest independent and demand side platform and is particularly strong presence in CTV advertising and retail. So she invested on the money on Trade Desk. Trade Desk continue to gain the shares and for the fourth quarter, and CEO Jeffrey Green expects the pattern of appearances around and beyond. So she took the money, make the profits, and invested on that. And we saw a big, pullback coming. One of the reasons throughout the March has been selling it, and this is not one of the reasons. Another reason that why we had this pullback, this is the short interest. You can clearly see it in 2022 we didn't have it. 2023 we did spike up, but the end of in between the Q3 and Q4 we had the dip. But on the Q1 you can clearly see that we have been on the rise. We have 22 billion shares over getting shorter. That's the highest in March, and that was March 15th, right? So we had a short increase drastically on Nvidia, and is also pulling this price down. So just be careful, folks, because shorts will get burned during this time, because once the push coming, because on the technical side it is holding on that key levels, and which I'm going to discuss in the video, so don't go anywhere. And I'm going to discuss why I'm saying that it's not going to be, I'm worried about it. But definitely to keep an eye, because the short interest has rose. Because the last time it was around at 22 billion. Now it's sitting at 27 billion. That's one of the highest in March so far ever. So about my portfolio, yes, I did sold my call options because it was coming to a pullback, and it does expire on May, sorry, in end of April. And then I wanted to take a risk on that, did sold on that, did lock the profit, but didn't meet the expectation based on that. But the technical was there. We did have this momentum, but the news came out, definitely pushed the price down, and we saw the short interest. But still holding 635 shares, one of the biggest investment I ever did on Nvda, 15%, over 15.5%. I'm up on that. One of the not one of my biggest gains, but biggest investment on any stock I have ever done that. So I'm very excited about it. I'm still not, you know. I'm still going to be buying a call option, which I'm going to add on the next video, but I'm looking on the key levels to do it. My target still stays the same, 1,200. Was expecting in April, by end of this month, in April actually. So let's see if it still comes to that or no. And I'm going to discuss why there's a potential of coming up, or we will be staying on this level. So with further ado, let's talk on the technical side. Hey folks, really appreciate you guys' support. It means a lot to me. I've seen a lot of comment down below, the good, the bad. I really appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing and smashing the like button. It means a lot to me. Without your help, I won't be successful doing it. I do a lot of stocks such as Tesla, Emara, even a penny stock like Green Concept, one of my sleeper stock, Neo as well, Skywater Technology, Palantir, and name it. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the videos over there. And feel free if you have any question and ask me any questions you have. So this is the 5-day chart. Clearly, we went on $967 and came all the way to that, all the way to $891. And folks, my little support level was sitting $891.31. It did even broke to $891.23. So very, very close to my, very super close to my support level. And we're gonna change some charts as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some changes, right? Well, first I'm gonna delete this, is just because I want to make sure my chart is very clean for you guys to see as well. Okay, so this is our support level, which is going to be stays at $891. We are still on uptrend. Why I am saying it's still on uptrend, because you can clearly see that this is the blue line, which is my 60-day EMA, has been acting as a support, and then whenever we broke down the 200-day EMA, we pushes up, right? So we do push up on that. Well, that's one negative on this side, because our 200-day EMA is sitting at $906, and on Friday, on Thursday, because Friday the market was closed, it's $903, and the blue line, which is the 60-day EMA, is sitting at $915. So right over there, they're still trading below this moving average. So will be seeing the trading in between this pattern. We did make higher highs and higher lows, but we did pull back again. You can clearly see that the $974 level is going to be a nasty range to break. Momentum is still high. We're showing a green bar zone coming in. But a quick recap also on the order flow, that how we did, right? We did step up. A lot of buyers came in because the Tuesday and Wednesday we did had a major sell-off came out, and then we recovered on Friday as well. Shifting the gear to the 3 months. Stay with me, don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna cover with you. So what are the key levels to look at it? Definitely we broke down the blue line, which is the $915, the my 60-day moving average. The next one comes is $873. So if it drops to around $873, this is an area where I'm looking to get my call options at. But keep an eye on RSI, because RSI went to the oversold territory, came back and pulled back again. So something to keep an eye. Even though the MACD shows us a green bar over here, but not in that, right? So the shorts has made a big push all the way down, and every time that we come to the range of $970, we see shorts taking over and pushing the price down. So if you are looking to load a zone, my area to look at it definitely is $873. An area that I'm loading, I'm going to start my call option right over there if it drops to that level. So something that I'm keeping an eye, if it continues to drop around that area, or it is going to bounce back. And if it breaks out, right? If it breaks to the $915, and then where I'm gonna start my call option. So either way I'm gonna play it out is between those two moving average where it drops. But if it breaks out and holds on that $915 level is where that I will be loading my call option. So definitely we pull back. Now we kind of trading sideways into this channel, which is great. It was great to see that, right? And it's creating some sort of which I'm going to show you right here. It's creating a bull flag pattern, right? We went up, we pulled back and are trading, and we tested but also a double top bottom as well. So keep an eye on that as well. Definitely something to keep an eye, because if it doesn't hold, and we are holding on the 60-day, on a 6-month chart, we're trading below our $905, which is something to keep an eye. And another next level is $813, which is another massive support level. You can clearly see that we have been selling a lot, absolutely a lot, and we are not even going to the oversold territory yet. So there will be more pains coming in if the news are not favorable for Nvidia. So these are my key levels that I wanted to share with you guys quickly. Something that I want you to pay attention. But I'm expecting it to be bouncing back again on the top again, and then testing the $974. By April, I still stays to be a 1,200, but definitely, something to keep an eye with Nvidia. Play it right. I'm a long-term investor and also a day trader and a swing traders. And I am keeping an eye where I'm going to loading my call options. So if you are looking to average it down, these are where the key levels that I'm going to discuss it way back again. Is right here. It's $871. It's something to keep an eye where we're going to be loading, and it could be a loading zone area as well. And we can clearly see that every time it touches it or comes close to that, it pushes back again. So something to very keep an eye on that. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys having a 3-day wonderful weekend, and happy Easter if you're celebrating Easter. So have fun, enjoy it. These things usually happens on that. I wasn't surprised when we broke around in that. I started doing more research on that, why it's pulling back, and then also I knew there was a short interest is creeping up, and to be on the safe side, I had to sell my call options. So thank you for watching it. Hope that you guys loved the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. And next video is coming up. So let's see how we do on Monday and Tuesday, and the recap will come. Thank you.